So where are we exactly? Well, it's a lot of head scratching, whether you like Zero Dark Tony or don't like him. It is damn confusing either way. So apparently, some people in SPTV land are celebrating that Zero Dark Tony may be arrested. Zero Dark Tony on his own channel saying no, there's no arrest happening. So yeah, we're stuck with these radically different viewpoints of reality. But it is amusing that Aaron Smith Levin, who recently said Nora and him are not even friends, is apparently celebrating that maybe Dark Tony is going to go to jail and is salivating at the prospect. But it gets all the more weird because 86 GOP, I would assume, is still supporting Aaron and is supporting some of the protesters, but he is giving money laws, right? So when the LA protesters started asking questions, magically, he doesn't seem to like most of the LA protesters, except Streets LA, but Streets is really big as a creator. So my best guesstimate is Streets is handing him information and he likes or tolerates Streets. So there we go. It's mathematics. 2 plus 2 equals 4. But Nora has also been calling for Zero Dark Tony to go away. And apparently she has a team, whatever that means, either lawyers or other people, and they're trying to get Tony put away. But I found the Marilyn Honig intervention here the most amusing because that is just bat crazy because the propaganda with the SPTV people is Zero Dark Tony is quote attacking the trauma victims, the gems, the gens, the da 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 da, and that's their line that he's just picking on the innocent victims, yada 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 yada. Although some of the people he criticizes are not ex-Scientologists, so that doesn't quite make sense. And Marilyn is the most obvious case where this propaganda does not add up at all. I mean, what did Zero Dark Tony do in her case? Well, as far as I can tell, he cursed at her. That is it. And I might defend Marilyn, except she's extremely nasty and doesn't mind using foul language. In fact, she just used foul language in a recent video. So, yeah, just head scratching all around. So it can't be what people say is wrong with Zero Dark Tony that, well, the content is just very vile. It's very trashy because, well, their own content is vile and trashy. She loves to curse. I mean, she just curses constantly all the time, all the time. So I don't know if it's a stylistic thing that we should be maintaining a certain standard and let's not use that kind of language because they don't seem to care. So it's all very, very curious. But I just want to emphasize Marilyn's double hypocrisy because for a long time she was also championing Nance Drew. And I'll be very brief because some people may have forgotten. But basically, Nance, I don't want to even call it protesting, but was annoying some people out of a org in Chicago with the Scientologists, which again, within a limit, you can do. You may not like it, but you can do that. However, then Nance went over the line and tried to impede the movement of these various Scientologists. It was all caught on camera. She was live streaming it, and she got arrested. So that you cannot do. That is not legit protest. You can protest around people, but not block their movement. But she thought she was being clever and said, "Oh, I used my beautiful bodice, and the Scientologist attacked me." It's like, that is just not what the tape showed. She was blatantly lying. So, good or bad, the arrest was legit. And she went on a rampage that the apocalypse was happening. And guess who? Marilyn Honig was stepping in to support her and saying, we need to gather the Church of Uranus and give Nance Drew the monies, which apparently they did. I mean, her GoFundMe did work. She's got at least thousands and thousands of dollars. But where exactly is she with the whole court case? It's not clear. Did the Scientology people drop the case? Don't know. What exactly is the state of her finances? Don't know that either. And Marilyn has quietly not really done any updates on Nance Drew. So are they still friends or allies? Has she been cut off? Don't know. It's just all very strange and weird. I mean, it could be the case just quietly went away and she's keeping the money and is just a little embarrassed. That is what it is. She raised the money, is trying to keep the money, and just can't find a legit excuse. So it is what it is. But Marilyn probably should answer some few questions here, namely that when she does these fundraisers, like what are the guidelines here? Like what exactly is the goal? I mean, if the goal is Nance Drew is my friend, just give her the money. Okay, fine, whatever. But they're trying to make it a bigger thing that if we don't stand with Nance Drew, all anti-Scientology will be gone. We must stand together. Okay, but Aaron, as far as I know, has not recently been helping with the case either. So I don't know. Did he pay for the entire GoFundMe and it's just like backing off now? It's all very, very strange. So in terms of the grift, I don't know. It just seems all very murky at this point. But I will end with one fact correct because we were trying to make Nora into this virtuous. All Nora wants is justice to be done, and Zero Dark Tony is just evil and evil, evil. Yeah, but she wants Claire Headley in jail too now. Yeah, Claire Headley apparently should go in jail, and her cell should be next to Zero Dark Tony. So it isn't really a Zero Dark Tony thing, right? It just seems like if you're on a certain blacklist with these people, you go to jail regardless. Period. They don't like you, you go to jail. Which, again, if you're a totalitarian, that will work out. But if you're not a totalitarian, we do need legit reasons why. Why are we going to bring in the authorities? Why should the FBI, much less the local police, arrest this person or put that person in jail? Why should they do this? So far, I'm just getting Aaron, Nora, or Marilyn, or whoever doesn't like X. X needs to be imprisoned. Okay. Well, again, that just seems like totalitarian thinking to me, at least the way I understand totalitarianism. But that is me. That said, maybe good faith. Nance Drew does still have a case. She's just not giving us information. Don't know why. I mean, her channel is still up as far as I know. She gives updates here and there, but I don't know. Just seems very, very, very strange. But with Zero Dark Tony, good or bad, he does know the law a little bit. Again, he's not a legal expert. He's not a philosopher of law. But I'm having doubts that he's really going to go to jail. But we're probably going to see more with court cases. And again, I don't think this is hurting him. This is just providing a lot of raw meat and content he can use. So it just seems like a lot of dancing back and forth and play acting that the apocalypse is happening. But hey, listen, I'm a part of this too. I am covering these things. So I can't deny there's a little bit of corruption on my side. But at least I'm trying to be more forthcoming about that corruption. The others are just always acting like angels, like, by the light of the Church of Uranus, Dark Tony shall be expelled. Well, listen, I have my own criticisms of Zero Dark Tony, but he's not literally a demon. So I don't know. Maybe we should just be more serious and get to the point. Like, what exactly is it with Zero Dark Tony? It's like, I don't like him. Okay, nice, that's fine. That's not a legal issue. What is a legal issue? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they'll clarify in one of their posts. Maybe.